picture, a mysterious portal opened up with a, let me just go and double check what he looked like, because I'm
Also,
mentally,
no, you saw him initially walking on the road towards you.
it's a man in red armor, correct?
Correct.
I'm not gonna give who he is, because I don't have to. A man in red armor, approached me with a mission, and I, being the bored person I am, said, alright. And then, Evil went to go tell my family about it. And then I'd be back with her at some point. And then, he told me where to go. Or the taxi driver knew where to go. The carriage driver. And we went there. I shopped around a little bit. And then, then we went to this, I met this guy who, does a lot of fire and scaring people. And then I distracted him with him giving me a guide for me to go. It turns out, he's the son of the person I had to meet, which was this sexy elf. And, we talked. I figured out where I had to go from there. And then, he was gonna be my guide. Turns out everyone's scared of him because he's bad with fire. And then, we ended up at a bar, and I told him people don't like my kind, except the barkeep who was kind of cool. And I passed for a half health, so that's my identity. And then, we ended up at the town we were supposed to be at, and that was it. I was just standing on the ceiling the whole freaking around.
Well, we will start with Kane and his tour guide.
Now, where are we going? Where are they at?
Oh no.
Where's the tour guide?
Indeed.
Alright.
Survey somebody.
It's Richard.
Indeed. He doesn't have a voice yet, unfortunately. Voice of character.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check to see if you can't locate their cart.
Right.
Make it sad.
No way, I forgot this is what Kane acted like.
No, I'm just...
Wait,
14.
14? Alright.
14.
Is he British?
It's fucking hell. Who knows?
he's British now.
Who knows? Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's good.
French.
14. It's not difficult to find a cart of their size. As you kind of begin walking around, you do see it off in the distance, and you're just barely able to make out one of the Alexes currently in front of the cart, hooking up their dog to it.
Dog.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, while you grab Scoob, I will go grab the art for the cart.
Do you need me to send it? Or start?
I know where to find it. I just have to find it in the...
I've already grabbed it
Alright.
because that was. Let's see, which one do I send? Right? I think it's this one. Should be that. Too many sections for me to send things in now.
Send the dog.
Yes, you did. You
I
did,
didn't
but
send
you
in.
just, it was technically specifically just a,
But that's it. Be personal.
me and
Yeah, I guess I sent to you guys first.
Give me a
Like,
second.
I was looking at these side sections. I didn't see anything. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Nick. Yeah. He could animate that fucking shit.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing. You may understand it a bit, actually. But
But, Richard, I will also ask that you grab the art for your character, just for whenever you approach. as I grab music.
Dan, darling, when I can't find pictures, the picture is Scoob, so.
Give me a second. I downloaded it at some point, but I don't know where it is.
If you don't find it soon, I'm just gonna go grab a new picture of Scoob.
Yeah, but it has to be the before, not the after.
Hold on. So it's Scoob. I said that like 6 times now.
Understandable.
You can make that
Oh,
jump
here we go.
anytime as you want.
I switched to download, and it immediately was like at the top. There we go. That is Scoob.
That's really just evil Scooby. You know that one
I
episode of
mean,
Scooby-Doo where
not
Scooby
really.
was a robot because of that one mom who was mad at Velma
Sure.
for not dating her son?
No.
Doesn't
What?
matter. You'll see.
You got me so confused, bro.
Don't worry.
But
You weren't supposed to know that yet.
Oh, that's a house lighter. Oh, that's an evil Scooby-Doo.
Well, I do it from hell, you know?
the
I
two,
don't think that's Scooby-Doo.
what would the two of you like to do?
Payne and whoever the fuck, or me and me. Well, me and Alex.
Too, because you are inside the cart right now, and I'm outside.
Us
So you two
Uh,
both be stepping.
Is that them?
Nice. Let me fucking pull the image of my character as well.
No shit, yeah. You gotta read that.
Honestly, we probably send our images one.
Remember, Gaten, I have a whole server where all the images
Hey,
are made for
quick,
you.
1, 2, or 3.
Two.
Yeah.
I like how he asks and then goes, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that with my character, you just see him hammering on it in a weird way. Wait, now, what am I doing?
You are
Like,
trying.
character art.
You are.
You're hammering on Scooby, no! Like,
Honestly,
what do you mean by that?
Probably what happened at some
Like,
point.
so like
Speed by your hand.
you're an anvil.
Repeat your question.
His question was what do you mean by you're hammering on Scooby?
But
You'll see.
Lead us to the, well, I guess introduce
Yeah.
me to that one.
as the two of you are approaching, Alex, you can hear a voice kind of calling out from above you. Ah, it would seem your replacement has arrived. And with that,
Who's replacing me?
no, the replacement guard, as the friend drops down next to you. Which,
Naturally.
Windows.
Yeah, I can definitely understand whatever happened right now.
it's something in the
guy
background,
jumped off
Sarah.
the roof.
That's not what I'm talking about. I can't hear anything.
Kind
Sorry, my
of
home has light up pumpkins.
fair enough.
And it's a bit ordered.
As the two of you are approaching, you do see as a man hops down from the top of the cart and begins to walk towards you. A bit in the image that you'll see, same walk, but no hand on his weapon.
He was fucking skinny.
Kind of
You,
holds out both his hands. I'm so glad you could arrive in such a timely manner.
My character's looking behind, touching. He's gonna finish touching the dog before heading over.
Alright. Which, if both of you could go ahead and send the images of your characters, as Alex is now able to see you.
Which bitch is it?
Yeah, I kinda guessed.
God damn it.
Hey, you said that. Fire.
I hate this. With every fiber of my
It could have been worse, Sarah. We have one whole entire family where it could have been worse.
Wait, never mind. I've considered. Sorry, I saw the red. There's technically one on bitches who has a similar stance and shit.
Fair
I
enough.
paid for a second.
Oh,
Never
you
mind.
followed him?
Yes. When I saw it, I was like, shit, something related to on bitch. We're gonna have to kill him.
I mean,
That's what-
I jokingly said you guys are just gonna have Aunt Bitch join you on your adventures.
Yeah, and I was telling Richard that, my apologies, but you won't live that way.
I was really worried I was gonna have to kill him off.
But, as, Alex finishes up, he is, attaching the harness onto the dog. He will kind of turn around and you will see him. If you look at his, if you see his right hand, it is not actually skin colored. It is a solid gray. Almost, well, actually, very much metallic.
I see.
But as the man kind of approaches the two of you, he gives you a polite bow.
I return the bow.
Alright. Now
Do I
then,
know?
Look at them too.
looking at this man, you've never seen him in your life. However, you have seen the one behind him, as you know that is Alex. You talked to him about about 2 days ago.
I need to double check who this is and whether or not how I'm going to actually deal with it.
Alex, looking behind the one that this man has greeted, you can see Calidus.
I don't see anyone. I don't recognize the man.
Your pyromancer cousin.
No, I'm meaning Alex doesn't.
Oh, you talked to him 2 days ago.
It's Alex being Alex.
Fair enough.
It's part of his character.
Fair.
Don't worry about it. Just somebody call me.
Well, no, he knows Calidus, but at the same time, he doesn't expect to see Calidus.
Fair.
Oh, there's Calidus, there's fire. Right now, this man's on fire.
It's true. It's true. He has set fire to many houses.
Not yet.
He'll just kind of like raise a finger, like raise his hand to his chin. You look familiar. I don't know who the fuck you are. The second person is Connor's character. The first one is
It's delicious.
yeah.
Oh, it is? Come now,
Say it
cousin.
how I want to say it whenever I fucking want.
Okay. Come now, cousin. Don't recognize me. It's been 2 days.
Dressing.
Well, he kind of like pulls out a lighter, kind of lights it, kind of moves it near you. I can see it.
Control flames. Puts flames on head. This look about right?
Ah, Calidus, my apologies. I'm not that good with faith.
Extinguishes fire.
Well, knowing when people are married.
Who are
Turns
you?
out he's now bald. My hair!
76 hair.
You set yourself on fire so many times, your hair's just fireproof.
Well, it's slightly singed. Most of it's fireproof, not all of it.
And who are you?
This, I will introduce you. This is King. He's looking for.
No, you all had already talked to his mother.
He already
These-
remembered it, that's right.
These are the two that you were looking for. Well, this is one of the ones that you were looking for.
don't see
Well,
why.
considering as this strange man is addressing you, I would have to assume that you are supposed to be here.
I suppose so. However, I do not know who you are, and I point to the fucking guy who jumped off the and I asked who he was 30 minutes ago.
He kind of gives you a smile. No one important. Just a man who has a few strings he can pull in high places.
Do I recognize the man at all?
Roll a history check with disadvantage.
I'll almost go for a break out of like cool.
Also, did you update Game Bar, or has that old Game Bar?
He
I'm
updated
playing
it.
with it right now, so that's not the final
Technically, it's an
event.
update. Technically,
Fair
it's
enough.
an update compared to the old thing. I'm looking at the old thing right now.
I know, like I said, I'm playing with it right now. The first one's a dirty 20. Bad. The second one's a 11.
11?
Actually, pulling up, I don't think I ever saw your guys' actual character art for that campaign. I just kind of made a mental image of what I assume you guys look like.
No, you
Fair.
saw mine.
You kind of look this man over,
Yeah.
and you notice a few oddities about him. But at the same time, he almost comes off as he comes off as the kind of person that you'll forget about by the next day.
I don't like you. Anyway. So you're Alex?
Yes. I am Alex. However, Alex is in the cart right now. I think she's
There's
doing
two Alexes?
Of course. Yes.
Alright, you're Alex B.
That will work.
But, I'm here to help. I was asked as a favor. Or until I get bored. One of the two.
Well, alrighty then. Well, I guess I can show you around inside real quick.
I got a question, Nick.
Yes.
The guy in red asked a favor of me, right?
Yes.
Does this mean he owes me a favor?
Well, it was more, as he had said, they are calling in a favor that your family owes.
I'm calling in. Oh, I guess. Still with debt that I'm on. I feel like.
Assume that that once it became part of the family.
I get it. Well, anyway, either way.
And that kind of points over to the other man, the straight, let's see, what do you call himself? Nobody in particular. And you're welcome to come in as well, though you haven't really come in as action.
Oh, well, if I'm being invited in, I suppose I can come in.
See if he's invited in.
Yes.
Alright.
Ah, I see.
I look him up and down some more.
Alright.
Nick, what is my passive 17 perception give me?
Looking him up and down, you're seeing no distinguishable features on him.
That makes him even more suspicious. Alright.
Actually, I need to pull up my
Look,
Snake's
there's
character
not much
sheet.
art you get. I got 3 good art for looking up long vampire guy image for and I chose 3 and this one was my favorite out of the 3. Because half of them have long hair and I don't want long hair and half of them look gay and between is not gay.
Imagine not being a blonde.
Like, what did you do to my Pinterest?
Good question.
I know lead the way, but you should roll
We'll lead you inside. Lead to fucking, where is it? There it is. Would it be easier if I just sent the image of, like, the thing you sent in here, Sarah? 'Cause I think they've seen the image of the cart, right?
Yes, they have.
So can I just send the layout thing?
Yeah, you can go ahead and send the layout.
Alright.
Do you need me to do it for you?
No, I got it. So the
Wonderful.
bottom part is the first, well, actually, yeah, the middle part I should think of it. Yeah, just a bit.
It was done haphazardly, just trying to make a general, oh, this room is this.
Yeah. The very middle one that's longer is the bottom part. The one at the top, which is the kitchen and the bedrooms, is on the second floor, and the tower, well, is the tower.
You're swapping a vampire beings!
No, it does not.
I'm not
Anyway.
sure how we're going to accommodate the 4 people, but I think I can make something work.
What did you do with the wall back? We'll shove one of them in the tower.
The tower is literally just a small open, just a small space.
I sleep in a closet, but you don't know that.
We still got that guy in the bathtub.
What?
Oh, wait, is he still alive?
Oh, shit.
Oh, right, yes, because, my turn.
You'll just see it. If you're coming in, you'll just see her darting past you guys to go check on the guy and not put in the bathtub.
The room that she just went through, well, the other side is kind of the place where we store food, and is where the bathroom, well, not the bathroom.
It's where we keep the tub.
Yeah. The room before that, however, is where I do my work. You hear clanging there, try and announce yourself before entering, as sometimes things fly. And I would not want to impale anyone.
Clanging? Impaling? What are you
I-
doing in that room?
Impalement always sounds
I am a
fun.
metal worker. This kind of like raises his arm. Wasn't exactly my design. I've tweaked it a little bit, but let's see.
What are your... What's pulling this cart, by the way?
Let's see. I believe it is Scoob and a horse.
The skeleton horse?
Scoob and a horse. Just a normal horse and then Scoob. Oh yes, you did not see the dog I was hooking up to the front?
I saw him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, Sarah, if I heard correctly, you said you were checking up on the guy in the tub?
Yes, the guy in the bathtub that I completely forgot I put in the bathtub. So I was gonna interrogate him, but he might be dead by now, so... Actually, now, how long has it been? Only like 3 days, right?
No, less than that.
Less than that?
Yes. You caught him on the way to
He
this
should
town.
still be alive.
You caught him on the way to this town.
No, then he should definitely still be alive. It's fine.
This area that you are currently in is kind of where the it's where we sell things at it. No, it's also a decent living room.
There will be one more person joining us.
We do not. 4 people is tough to fit in here. 5 people is going to be definitely. That's the
That's
best.
fine. She will stay with
Actually, the tub wouldn't be a bad idea. I would just need to add in.
Speaking of the tub, Sarah, as you go in, and check on the man, you can see that he is still there, but he is currently face down, as you had left him, and you can just see a bit of blood stain around his face.
I took him. Are you good?
does not react.
Face down in the water.
Oh no, there was no water.
Oh, I see.
The place
on top of it
opposite,
so that you can't get out.
the place opposite of my smithing area is her place to make potions.
It's not that well separated. It's part of the shopping area.
Yeah, but it's basically field work area. The only thing I can say about that area is just make sure she is not completely concentrated on what she's doing. Otherwise, you could cause something random to just fly in the air. And
Explosion.
Yes.
Gas.
Explosions.
I still need to make something, some sort of fire retardant. But until I get to that, that will always be a risk.
I was gonna say something.
Part of the reason why I got the job, actually.
Anyway,
I'd like to lead you. Oh, God.
I was not exactly told of what I would be helping you with. If you could fill me in, that would be great.
You are helping us find a type of crystal. Just because of how difficult it is to find, because our cousin is currently suffering from an illness that we need this crystal for.
And this crystal is
It's
I
very
don't remember.
sister.
I remember I put it down somewhere. I don't remember where.
China Flame Gem.
Yeah, that's what it was called. I believe it was a shadow flame gem.
Oh, you mean this? Whip one out? No, yes, do I know what that is, Nick?
Roll. Well, actually, you do not.
I roll a history check.
I will say no due to the nature of this.
It comes from where you think you go get it. How do I not know what it is?
Because it's sold in an auction. It's a rare item that's sold in an auction.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, what is it?
It's rare enough to where we either have to go basically to hell or try and
Yeah, but
buy
the
it
gem
and
that
throw
goes
them
in there
fire.
turns into one.
What?
I have no clue what it is.
Basically, if you do not touch it, wear gloves. Or you'll suffer from, what was the symptoms he told us? I think it was a combination of blindness, paranoia, an inability to sleep, and eventually your mind will just break. I think is the worst.
Mind break?
Sounds fun.
But I guess he'll lead you upstairs, just to complete the tour. Up here is where the dining room and kitchen. We have food in here. It's not exactly a wide assortment of things. We usually try to keep a consistent type of meal around here. At least for me, routine is important. That points to... Actually, there's not. Points to one side, I'll just say that. That would be my room, and what's the other side? That would be Alexandra's room. If you want to, Calidus, you can use my bed, as I do have a small one in my, I have some I wouldn't say commodities, but I have a way to sleep in my, Smith area.
Alright then.
And I believe you said you wanted to go in the tower, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you need any blankets, it would be true. Yes, I believe it would probably either be somewhere in the dining room or in the room that you pass through my work area. In that room just past it. That would probably be the one or two places you would find blankets if you need any more, in case it's a cold night.
Alright.
If it gets too cold, however, I do have a small forge in my workshop.
You will not have to worry about it. I will be fine.
Well, that will be good. Let's see. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think I am. Right, actually, I'm going to ask Nick this. Nick, can I say that I got my hamster from Bonsai?
Yes.
Alright. I wanted to make sure that I didn't want the fucking... Oh, that would have been so bad. I can only make the limited... Well, actually, I guess yeah. Actually, I will be right back. He will kind of just start, like, he'll just kind of, like, quickly, like, climb down the first floor, kind of pop out, head over to grab the thing, and then make his way back up. Here you both go. He kind of pulls up to, his hands. Give me just a second to pull up the image for it. It's gonna be too far up. There it is. I'm pretty sure I know what this thing was originally, but... Alright. You see him holding two of these in his hands.
I'll have to decline as I pull up my own hamster.
No, this is not really necessarily for, like, pet keeping. It allows me to communicate with you.
I think the hamster.
And in certain ways I can also, use certain spells that require me to be within the vicinity of you from a longer distance.
Interesting. I can. Very cute hamster. No counts.
Excuse me, they're hamsters?
Hamster.
Unfortunately, one of my, small little friends is currently, well, was turned to stone. So, until I find somebody to fix that, I'm not going to be able to do anything with them. Poor John.
Not John.
Actually, is the guy with yellow hair still around?
Yes, he is kind of following behind, just kind of peering around.
Do you by chance have anything that can deal with petrification?
I may have something. If you'd like, I could fiddle around with it and see.
That would be great. He kind of like completely, or just like forgets what he's doing at that moment and just starts leading him to his workshop.
Alright. Kind of follows
That
behind.
is the most important thing. I don't think I have an image for that actually yet. Let me double check. I think it would be around like hamsters. No, definitely no.
No, not hamster.
No, hamster's fine. However, did I not I didn't get an image. Fuck, I have an image for the cat. No. It's because robot cats are kind of a pain in the ass to find a good one. Ugh. So yeah, he'll beat him. You guys want to follow, you can follow, but he's going to lead him directly to his shop.
Alright.
I follow. Let's see. Where the subject in question is on a small stand.
Hate that. Stop that, dude.
It is my only thought every time I see it.
Fucking fair.
Honestly, I feel like going with that image, but it looks too... I don't know.
That's what was love.
Let's see, I'm missing this too, and I'm missing the image that actually made me laugh. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I did have art for them.
Fair enough.
Actually, I'll do this like Scoob. I'm gonna use the first image and then have the second image be the other thing. So I guess picture this, but instead of the colors, it is just as basically a statue.
Trying to see if I can't find any of the
Find what?
images. The images that we had for them before. But I could have sworn you did have an image for it.
I might have, but I might not have shared it. Actually, wait, no. If I had an image for him, I probably would be able to find it pretty fucking quickly. Give me a second. I don't see an image here in my downloads. No?
Okay, no, you didn't have one for it.
They weren't around long enough for me to give an image.
I saw the image that well, actually wait, I think I may have just found one that you could use. Considering what you had wasn't mechanical. Since of what it was, if I recall.
It is mechanical. If you look at it, it is definitely not a real cat.
Fair enough.
That's my goal. I like it, like, because I'm playing this like Scoop. Like I
Fair.
said, if you look at the first image and the third image, that would be basically one is, you know. I mean, I guess I could go with this.
Go with which one?
Look at me, look at the fucking side picture. I'm gonna delete that actually.
No! I know that person!
That makes it all the better. Actually, you know what? Because it was turned to stone, we'll actually say that one's not really a go for now. Just because that's the way it works. So actually what you would see is this turned to stone. Yeah, it would actually let me send it. There we go.
Alright.
And Nick, the reason why I'm going with the previous image is because of how closely it resembles John.
Fair.
I mean, it's not too close, but it's chubby and it's brown. And that's good enough. Ginger. Ginger's the right word.
It's chubby and it's brown. That's John.
Nick, you sent me that one before.
I know.
And I said no. I know I said no.
What's wrong with Lev?
More accuracy of what this thing is, but no.
What's wrong with Lev?
But yeah, the way this one works is it was going to basically be, it wasn't going to have wings.
I know,
It was just going to be a sort of
but
weird everything.
you all can see this cat that has been turned to stone. And you watch as the man approaches it and picks it up and looks it over. Do you know what's turned it to stone?
It was some sort of metallic bowl, which seemed to be both a construct and not a construct. But it emitted some sort of green gas, and in all honesty, I was lucky I managed to keep it off, keep myself from turning to stone. It almost did a few times.
Why am I blanking on the name of the creature, even though I just had it in my head? Fuck.
Oh, Lapras.
Oh,
I mean, I can send you the image for it.
Oh, I know the image for it.
Probably, if you're short on the name, you could probably just Google lens it.
Ah, you mean a Gorgon. Or Gorgon, however you all wish to pronounce it.
Yeah, we encountered them while we were trying to leave the,
Capital?
capital of Nimhosh.
Understandable. They do like
Not
to
sure
make
what
their...
those things are doing in the city.
They make their home near the outside of the walls. Not entirely sure why, but they act as deterrents for people to camp outside the walls. So we don't exactly deal with them.
We were inside the walls at the time.
Well, no, you had dealt with them shortly after making your way out of the walls.
Oh, I thought we made our way to the middle and then started heading out.
No. Because
Oh,
you
it
were...
was the short and rough way.
Yeah, because you had made your way out of the wall, well, out of the front gate, and you could either take the path that you know, or stay closer to the walls. You all stayed on the safe path, but still managed to encounter one of these, or some of these, I should say, as they had traveled out onto the road.
Yeah. But yeah.
They are interesting creatures, because despite their appearance, they are monstrosities, not constructs.
Well, they didn't seem like they ran on anything of my profession's speciality.
But give me a little bit of time, and I'm sure I can have your friend moving once more.
And
I'm sure I can. It shouldn't be terribly difficult.
Alex will just walk up to the man and just, yeah. He'll just kind of, should I be that direct? No, we won't be that direct. He'll just, fuck. I don't know how to go about this. I have a set way, but at the same time, fuck it. Alex will just approach the man and just kind of give him a slight hug and just be like, thank you. This little one usually keeps me company while I work, and it's been somewhat stressful not having them around.
I see.
Do you require payment? I must admit I don't have a whole lot, but I do have a little bit on me.
We'll
A
just
bit of money on me.
We'll just consider it. You owe me a favor.
I was slightly afraid of that, but that works. I hate that I'm the only one who knows who the fuck this is. What? I was hoping that one of you would know him. No? One of you actually should know him. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. Yes, but there is just a very evident, just large ass fucking smile on Alex's face.
Alright.
He is not hiding at all how fucking happy he is to hear that the fucking cat is going to be free from the stone.
Wondrous. Now, what are we here for?
How long do you need?
I am uncertain, so for now leave me to my own, and I will let you know when the job is done.
I guess that'll work. But once again, thank you.
Of course. You watch as he finds a place to sit, and kind of sits down while holding the cat in one of his hands.
I guess I will get you to set up. You'll kind of well, is there anything you want to do, or before I start getting you guys familiar with, I guess, your places of stay for a little while?
No. I'd say I'm okay.
And you, sir?
I am fine.
Alrighty then. You'll lead them back upstairs. Or up ladder.
And the three of you make your way upstairs.
I don't know where the other Alex has been this whole time, but actually no, I don't. Yeah, she's hiding the body. I must distract them.
I'm not hiding the body, I'm robbing the guy who I forgot to rob when I put him in the tub in the first place.
Fair enough.
And also
I
making sure
guess
he's not dead, but he's not responsive, so he might be dead. I'm not.
Oh, he is 100% dead.
Oh,
Corpse?
Alex will step out of the room. There's more people in this room than there was when I went in.
there should only be one.
I will say currently there's nobody in this room, but you can hear talking going on downstairs, as it does not take you too long to notice that he is in fact dead, and it is not that hard to loot his body, as there is no resistance.
The topic of the pantry downstairs. How did I get upstairs?
Oh, is it downstairs? My bad. Then
Yeah,
yes,
downstairs.
you can
You're
hear.
in the room right next to her.
Then you can hear them talking basically next to you.
I opened the door.
Alright.
Great, there's more people in here than I thought there was. I don't know who the fuck you are, when you came. What the fuck are you doing here? Let me
Who's
clear
this
this.
man? Who's this man? Oh, that's what the king.
Alright. Who hired me to bring this man?
Hired.
Who told you to bring this man?
No one. I found him and he said he was looking for you.
And you just lead anybody who's looking for us to us.
Well, he said he spoke to Mother.
You spoke to your mother with him.
Oh. Well, we spoke to one of it.
So Auntie gave you permission.
Yeah.
Alright.
Honestly,
I'll
I didn't
take
really
it.
think about
I
that.
need your pyromancy. I need your pyro powers for bed. Come on, come here. You guys stay here.
It would it be? It might be better if I show them to. Well, I guess I've already shown them
Show
what
them
the rooms
what?
are.
Your pyro-
Kay here was going to sleep in the tower, and our cousin was going to sleep in my room.
Cool, I grab a blanket off the shelf, toss it at Kang. Alright, cool, 5 seconds. Liz, come here. I drag him into the room with the tub.
Go.
I need you to incinerate this, I say, pointing at the body vaguely.
Oh. All this is happening. Alex will reach into a box and kind of pull out a small little cylindrical piece of metal. Just screw a piece grab a random crystal, screw it in, and hand it over to him.
Wait, no. Fuck.
How does it remember
What is this?
Nothing.
That is a device that will allow you to see up to 40 feet out into the darkness. As you are going to be staying in the tower, I thought that might be useful. If it turns off randomly, just come to me and I will recharge it. As it runs off of my magic.
I take it.
Alright.
I guess I'll head to the tower.
What time of day is it?
It is. Trying to remember about what time it was.
I woke up in the morning, went straight to the witch, had the explanation, and then came back.
Yeah, so say it's about. Why is my brain fucking farting?
Afternoon, noon-ish, or maybe evening, depending on how long things took.
Say about early afternoon.
Can I make some kind of check to figure out how much heat it would take to incinerate a body without, burning a hole through anything?
Sure.
Is it a bathtub?
Yeah, the bathtubs are not exactly like the heating systems, and nothing made out of metal.
It's
Some
technically
metal
stone.
washtub?
It's technically
Stone?
stone.
It's stone?
Give me an
So can I
arc.
figure out how much heat it would take to incinerate this body in a stone bathtub?
Give me an Arcana check.
8.
8.
8.
You're fairly certain you can do it.
He specializes in pyromancy.
And sends out a fireball.
But of course. No. Oh, dude.
And all of your points.
So this spell doesn't have an effect on the undead, but doesn't have an effect on a dead body.
Give me. Oh, is it the one that I'm thinking of?
No,
The alternate of
Yes.
light.
I will say then, yes, you'll be able to use it to clear out a corpse.
I put a hand on the corpse and use combustion.
Alright. Then you go ahead. Well, you watch as Alex pulls out this red tome, which allow me to grab that image for you all.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot to put that in the app. I should probably do that real quick.
You see as he pulls out this red tome and places his hand onto the body, and it immediately combusts.
no, right there.
Which I need to double check something. But with that, the body is incinerated.
Here you go.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but you know what? This is even better. Can you do that to living people?
It would take a bit more than touching them, but yes.
If I were to say, hypothetically, tie somebody down to a chair, bring you to them, as they're still alive, could you combust them?
I'm not comfortable with this question.
Also, alright, Dice Maiden is not responding to me, so, which also, give me 1 second, as there's something else I need to mention, which I will take care of that first.
So I was going to.
Dice Maiden.
Yeah, that's how John would react though, Richard. If you picked him up.
Yeah, I figured as
Actually,
much.
he probably would just out. It'd be very difficult to pick him up. He would go crazy on you. The first time I picked him up, I managed to get a cut that was like from like almost the back of my neck all the way almost to my collarbone.
Just real quick, Nick, can I have
Yes.
the price point for this and the rarity?
We're actually really treat him.
I have sent you the rarity. And where is one?
What was it called? I should remember it.
But I will say, well, let me ask actually, does Alex have dark vision, or is this room lit up at all?
Which room?
The bathroom, the tub.
Does have one?
Is it lit
We're
up?
high
Par-
up.
Is it lit up, or do you have dark vision?
I mean, we have dark vision.
Okay.
Like, also, there's technically a lantern. You know, like
Alright.
one of those glass ones.
Yes.
So that the fire doesn't catch onto the wood.
Then
Everyone here actually has
After-
dark vision.
after you watch as the body combusts, you can see that the flames go up Calidus's arm, scorching his arm as well.
How... Forgot about that.
I handed the healing pot out
Start
of my pocket.
slapping my arm.
I give him a healing potion.
Meow meow.
What flavor is it?
Gatorade.
What's a Gatorade?
The flavor.
But it looks red.
Yeah. It's the flavor.
Yeah.
You asked what flavor the health potion is. The flavor is Gatorade.
Okay.
It's also my newest experiment. I leave.
Oh.
It's not one of those, right?
What of what?
The muffins. Cat lowers his voice.
She pulls out two out of both pockets, and just one from each pocket, looks at him and is like,
For what now?
no.
For what now?
Good. That would I'd rather not use
Just tell me if your tongue turns blue or anything.
Like, how do I see my tongue?
You look in a mirror.
Fucking weird.
Not
I
in
think it
here.
really long good. Get really long.
I opened bottle and sniffed first, actually.
Alright.
Oh. You sniff.
Kind of sniff it. Smells a bit like medicine.
Yeah. Do I know what kind of medicine? No. Yeah. I drink, I guess.
Alright.
Is it a normal healing potion?
Did you give him a normal healing potion, sir?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know how much a healing potion heals for, that's why I was asking.
Then,
Normal healing potion. However, you do have a faint taste of limes in your mouth.
Oh! I don't like limes.
It will overpower anything you try eating or drinking for the next 24 hours.
No.
That's the side effect of the health potion.
I don't
I
like
throw it in the
limes.
same thing as the other stuff.
I start retching. Ugh. Ugh. You could have told me it was lime.
It's Gatorade.
I don't like Gatorade.
Would you
What
like
the
to
fuck
try? Would you like to try the poison one?
No.
It's not poison. It's just called the poison one because most people don't like the flavor.
No.
That's
I
the
don't
same
like
as
Gatorade.
Nick,
yes.
what is this string of iFunny stuff you fucking sent?
Hold on.
I just fucking looked at it.
Have you actually looked at any of them?
Yes, every single one of them.
Is there something wrong with them?
Yes.
Yes and no.
Alright.
Anyway. You said it's in the afternoon, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that's still one of our good shows. No. But,
Oh wait, that's if I'm in the wrong place.
get him.
Sorry, I needed the bottom part. Or not the top part.
Which, I will go ahead and ask. What have you done with your other guest? AKA.
Kane?
No, not Kane. Rondra.
Ranja is with the witch.
Oh, right. Did you leave? I
checked.
could have sworn. Hang on.
Oh wait, no, didn't we might,
Yeah, because if you recall,
His,
you had taken
he
him.
left him there because I, as the researcher, stayed there with him and the witch.
No,
Left him
you
there.
guys took him with you, and you were about to take him over to some of your uncles.
well, a uncle.
Well, yes, a uncle. One that lives close by. That is why you guys had been prepping your cart.
You don't mind sleeping with your brother.
Brother's here. Oh right, brother is here.
Yes, he is currently laying upon his bed. Well, I can tell you this, it is not contagious.
We already
Otherwise,
went over this.
yes, but I feel like I need to reiterate just to make sure.
He needs to
Yeah,
be
alright.
very sure. They just left him in the only on dirty and dirty. He's just sad.
Yes. We will probably, if we ever need to get him back outside the cot, we will need help, as he is in my room currently on the second floor. And As far as I'm aware, he is conked.
I see. Well,
I do have a wheelchair, but it's best it stays under it.
I'll go do that.
I even have an arm wrap for said wheelchair. Kind of.
How do you do?
It's mostly just a wooden board that I've made with some small latches. But it's a wrap.
Did we ever decide on whether or not we were doing the Underdark or trying to get to a loo and hope that we find somebody who's auctioning one?
It wasn't really a clear decision. I think I've already stated what I would rather kind of. But besides that, we haven't really had a clear choice. And said, oh yeah, we're doing this.
Well, if we're going to the Underdark, Project can't come with us.
Well, that's why we were going to drop him off. We weren't going to take him to either place. We were going to take him to Uncle because, as far as we're aware, he has ways of kind of keeping him in a good state.
Is
As far as
everything
food
set
goes.
up and put in a place where it's not going to fall and crash and die? All your metal stuff put up in a place where it's not going to roll off the shelves or anything.
There shouldn't be anything loose. Kind of just walks around the shop real quick. Kind of. Probably would be best that doesn't get to rolling. Kind of picks up a small green object and stuffs it into a container. We don't want to lose the card. Yeah, I heard you. But yes, as far as my shop goes, everything is secure. I don't think anyone's really put anything out in the dining room, and well, I don't know about the alchemy area. But we should be good to go.
Well, does that mean you are setting out towards the, towards one of your uncles?
Yes, towards. I don't remember his fucking name.
I think it was. Let me double check which one it was because I don't remember exactly.
We were looking for
Kieran.
Yes, Kieran.
Uncle Kieran?
Yeah, that's who we're heading to.
Yeah, Uncle Kieran.
I couldn't remember his name, so I had to double check it. But yeah, that's the uncle we're heading to.
Yeah, him and a set of twins that don't really like us.
Then,
I would like to attempt to try and drive the car.
I.
Actually, no. It's probably best I don't, because I'm gonna be. Oh, yeah, no, it should be fine.
Who wants to ride this truck with me?
You want to try and drive the car?
What?
Nothing?
I can make your voice. Anyway, who's riding that
Oh,
truck?
right. Before we head out, he'll kind of, I have to go deliver something real quick. I will be right back. And picks up what looks like a fishing rod that was like, kind of like, latched onto a wall. I almost forgot. I'll kind of like pull out this slip of paper from my bag and start heading to the place that was listed down there.
I. You make your way on out and towards the port. And as you make your way over, you can see a group of guys. See 3 of them currently, well, they're all kind of separated from each other. 3 of them are currently just sitting on docks fishing. Meanwhile, you see one of them who seems to have a dagger that he has tied to a rope that he keeps throwing into the water, cursing as he pulls the dagger back and throws it again.
If I remember correctly, it was with a sickle.
Alright.
I'll kind of approach the man. Are you the one who put in the request?
Request? Kind of looks you up and his eyes immediately go towards the rod. I am. Let me see it.
Sure, but I must... Actually, you know what? Can I do an insight check on this man?
Sure.
18.
18? Looking over him, he seems genuinely excited to be getting this rod.
Then I'll hand it over.
Alright. Watch as he kind of takes it and looks over for a moment for putting a bait on the end of it and just sending it into the water. You can hear... Well, it takes a second, but you can just hear him chuckling to himself as he reels it back. And you see as he's pulling out a fish that he had managed to impale. I've still got it! You can kind of see as the other guys that were sitting there are just befuddled.
So you find my work satisfactory?
Oh, most definitely, Sonny. Watch as he reaches into his pouch and hands over the gold. Here you are. Which...
Pleasure doing business. This one was actually a bit... I was a little bit confused about your request at first. But I can see now why you made the request.
Oh yes, this is the only way to fish.
It was fun making it, actually. I don't get strange off, seemingly strange orders that often. At least where I come from, I should say, it was a bit strange. But I hope it serves you well.
It certainly will.
Fuck, I realized something. I need to have a brand. With, like, you know, like the fucking, like, symbol.
Yeah.
I need to, now I need to come up with that. I will say I probably branded it, but I need to take time for that shit. That symbol's gonna stick with me for the rest of this character's fucking life. I don't want to rush that job. But
I mean, we can say that you did brand it and let you find that image later.
yeah, it would probably be, I want to say, either at the very, like, you know, like the very bottom of the hilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That or, well, actually, depending on how I... No, we'll say the bottom of the hill for simplicity. But, I will bid you adieu, as I have business to get to. And I guess we will walk away. Nick?
Huh? I heard what you said, but at the same time I kind of shifted to reading for a second.
Okay.
Then, as you kind of hear him chuckling to himself, you can tell that, well, you can see that he's going ham at fishing.
I kind of give like just a small south, I would almost like a pair, just hoping that he doesn't reel it back and grab somebody because it has a weapon on it. But yeah, the fuck, I don't have the paper on me. I was going to check on that one other order, but I haven't flushed it. Did I grab the paper?
You did.
Okay, I guess I'll pull up that paper and what was that one again?
That one was to repair a ship.
Oh, how much was it?
It was said, it was said that the price would be determined based off of if you deemed, based off of how hard you deemed it was.
God, I have to decide a price. I'll head over there, but I'm not 100% on doing this yet. I'm not 100% on whether or not I'll do this. Depends on how extensive the fucking damage is.
Then you make your way on over, and it takes you a bit to find it, but when you do see it, you realize, yep, that's probably the one.
I see. Do you have an image for this, or are you just gonna tell me how fucked it is?
I will describe how fucked it is. Kind of,
Okay.
looking it over, you can tell that it had two masts. One of them is currently toppled over. One's currently toppled over. The other one, you don't know where it is.
That's a multiple day job. I would need more manpower than I actually have. That's not a random craftsman thing. You hire a few people. to fucking I'll head back to the car. I don't have the time to well, actually, I think I know how I would do it. But it would be easier if both masks were still involved, because then I could potentially use them and find a way to just fix that. Without the other masks, it's difficult, because I don't even have the material. I don't think I have that much lumber. Just sticks the tower on this boat. Yeah, I'm heading back to the car.
Alright.
I can't do anything.
As you are kind of mumbling to yourself about this, you do reach the cart.
I'm going to have to start advertising that these are small jobs on the board. So I guess I'll head inside the car.
Alright.
Just kind of looking exasperated. Maybe exasperated is not the right word, but
You make your way on into the carts. And is that where you all wish to head out at? Ah. Sir,
he'll just kind of like walk up to the two that are there. I'm not exactly sure what Kane is. I don't remember if he went up to the tower or straight up, or if he was still down there.
Kane, did you go up or did you stay down?
I went to the tower, like I said.
Alright.
Then he will walk up to the two, still having the same look, just if you need me, I'll be in my shop. Yes. And he will just make his way straight to the shop.
Alright.
And as soon as he closes the door to the shop, all you can hear is like, you know, like whenever you have like somebody working on something off screen in cartoons kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Just the fucking those sounds basically are what's happening
Alright.
as he is just randomly putting shit together.
Well, I will say, as you enter, you do see, as still sitting in the chair, is the man, now with a reinvigorated cat sitting in his lap.
John!
John kind of just looks up at you and jumps off his lap over towards you.
Yeah,
It wasn't terribly difficult. But, with that, I do believe my work here is done, so I must be heading out now.
alrighty. If you ever need me, just let me know.
Of course.
John.
Do stay safe.
Yeah, that's right. You as well.
I will attempt, but there is no guarantee that I can.
I should be talking to people again, interacting with them. Okay.
Khan makes his way out of the room and out of the cart.
I'll just kind of place the. Well, I guess since he is back up on his feet and together, we will go ahead and shift to the I guess normal form.
Alright.
You could call it that. Let's see, image. So now, if you see John, you will see. What's it? There it is. Why isn't it working? The image.
Oh. While
Yeah.
you are grabbing that image, Sarah, would you like to give us a animal handling check to try and drive away?
I've been sitting here for 15 minutes with that sitting right here because I thought I was going to go ahead and do it. Again, 15.
15? Alright. Then you are able to get them both to stand up and begin moving.
With this, I'm going to be here for just a few minutes because I'm going to be eating.
Alright.
5 seconds.
Part of the reason why I moved into the shop. As the sounds can still be heard, and the cat is currently either on his head or on his shoulder.
Alright. Then you all begin to make your way on out. Give me one moment to grab the book. Where is the book? Which one of these?
Sorry, my dad did me his pizza, so I was trying to say after what kind of dough I wanted. Stop up and away. Who's riding with me in the front seat?
Calidus, do you wish to...
I'm gonna say it's Calidus.
Calidus, do you wish to ride up front?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the only other person that can, Kane is in the valley.
Alright.
So, yeah, I guess so.
Then, as you all head out, Kane, you can see as movement has begun. And as soon as I find what page I'm looking for, I will ask that Sarah gives me a roll. Well, you know what? No, since Richard is now here and up front, I will ask Richard to give me the roll as soon as I find what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think we're the one who has to do the perception roll.
Alex inside just pulls a lever, balloons start popping out the roof.
Yahoo.
What page is this? I was getting close to what I was looking for.
Just an old man in a trench coat.
Which, I will say, you are staying more by the coast now. Now then, before... Actually, I don't need to ask. Richard, go ahead and roll me a d20. And I will also ask that both you, Sarah, well, you, Alex, and Kane all give me perception checks.
Well, the D20 is a 4.
A 4?
I mean, perception is
Alright.
22.
Because you are also able to perceive things in your surrounding.
And my answer is 22.
Oh, 22. I thought you said Y2.
Well, I mean, I can, but I gave you my answer.
Alright. So 18, 22, and Kane, what did you get?
Nat 20, 27.
Alright. Then, as you are making your way along the coast, not far off of the road where you are, just up ahead you can see what appears to be a young adult dragon is currently laying in the sand, seeming to be sunbathing right now.
Not my problem, I keep going. I am not going close to it. I am going to ignore it. It is not my issue.
Understandable.
I have more pressing issues.
What about the other two?
I just looked at it.
Alright.
They all look, it's recovering.
There you go.
It's not great. Fire, I think.
Check my surroundings.
You said what?
I checked my surroundings on the tower.
Alright. Kind of looking around. You can see that there is a telescope that you can look out, as well as a bell up there that you can ring.
Well, hold on a minute. When did we give him a bell?
Last time I checked, there was a bell up there. I'm gonna double check that.
I have a bell next to me.
That you do. I was misremembering where the bell was. My apologies.
Not saying. It was that power, the event, and he didn't use it once. If Bonsai ruined any of my floors in the tower, we're going to find him, I'm going to kill him. You know how hard it is to keep this floor from rotting?
I shoot an Eldritch Blast at the dragon.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Okay, then, no, kidding.
Alright.
What kind of dragon?
Bronze.
The joke when you
I
say,
yell
"Oh, I
out,
just
what are
remember that."
you doing, Dragon?
This
Alright.
cart didn't stop him, by the way. It's gonna keep going.
It's also a big card, so I doubt it's going fast.
It may not be, but it's going.
Don't underestimate the power of stew. We're going 80 miles per hour.
Kind of call out to us, and it doesn't seem to respond.
I try again and
Alright.
You look at, you blink. There's fire in your face now.
You just see a dragon fist flying at you. But no. Call out the second time, and you do see as it its head kind of twitches for a second before it kind of looks up a bit, though still laying on its back. And it kind of just looks at the cart questioningly for a second. Sunbathing.
As you see this bronze dragon thing on its back, it's
No.
Also, did you really accidentally submit to fucking...
Yes.
I don't know.
But as time goes on, and you do not instigate with the dragon, from what I can tell, then as time goes on, I will ask for my brain fuck. Richard, Calidus, give me another roll of the d20.
19.
19. I have to read that twice to height. I will ask what is the three's passive perception outside.
16.
Let's see. 16, Richard, what'd you say? 14. And Connor, what is yours? 17. Then each of you can hear what sounds like screeching, which each of you roll a intelligence check, or roll a nature check, I'll say.
Well, you can do D20s. 3.
Alright.
21.
30, 20.
Alright. Calidus, to you it sounds like unfathomable screeching. Possibly a woman, maybe, but you have no idea. Kane and Alex, the two of you hear this sound, and it almost sounds like something's trying to mimic a harpy, but it is failing considerably so.
Well, that's not my issue. I keep going without paying any attention.
Well, you can tell that it is getting closer to you.
I keep going, but like, I peer around to see if I can see whatever the fuck it is, I guess.
someone might lose. Ouch.
Well, as you all continue on, or continue forward, let's roll. Yeah. Let me pull up. Kind of looking around, you do see what appear to be some, you'd say, winged creatures, kind of flapping about in what appears to be a small hot air balloon.
Faffing or fapping?
Fapping, they seem to be pretending to fly as they have wings. They have what appear to be wings, but they certainly are not flying. As you will watch as one will go ahead and jump out of said balloon, kind of holding its arms out where the wings are attached, seeming to do a nosedive straight down towards you, or just your general vicinity. You really cannot tell.
Oh! I did it!
I looked up at it.
I finally caught the big ass horsefly.
As it
Oh,
shoots
I'm
down,
sorry.
it will nosedive straight into your horse.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. In the horse?
It has
Just my horse?
It has struck the horse. Let's find out if it kills the horse. Unless the horse has super low HP, I'm pretty sure that horse is alive.
But the bird thing
It's
is not.
hurt.
Oh, it's most definitely hurt.
Right. I go, what the fuck, dude?
Which I also need to roll.
Scooby, fight it.
Zoinks.
Scoob kind of turns him, tries to get towards it, but his movement is limited due to the reins that he has.
Fine.
However, the creature that slams into the back of this horse seems to have hit one of the harder parts of what was holding the horse, and has turned to a bloody paste onto the back of this horse.
Oh. Gross. That
Do I know giving a horse a healing potion is a bad idea?
Roll a medicine check.
Hey, if I were to pop that fire balloon, or hot air balloon, would it just immediately go down, or would it like slowly?
Roll an intelligence check.
I don't know how it does
Don't
shit.
you
You
know
can
I'm
just explode.
stupid?
17? You're fairly certain, based off of what you've seen, if you were to hit that balloon with fire, that balloon should explode.
That's not what I want.
It will drop them fairly quickly.
But I don't want to kill them.
Get the balloon
With an Eldritch Blast, do you want to hit the balloon, the basket, or one of the creatures? Alright. Go ahead, I believe at your level it should be 2 attacks, correct?
Why is doing that? My answer's a 14. Is it a bad idea to give a healing potion to a horse?
14, you're fairly certain it should be fine. It may not enjoy it too much due to the taste, but should be fine.
No, I'm giving it one of the normal ones.
Okay, then yes, it should be fine.
Yes, I
I'm
do.
not gonna possibly poison my horse with hint of lime. It'd be awful on apple.
What do you mean poison with hints of lime?
What do you think of poison?
Well, I always have to look for last or get with the sword for me.
Huh?
I only can use Eldritch Blast once per turn.
What level?
He's got multi-attack, he doesn't have multi-action.
Well, with Eldritch Blast, it is unique in
How
where
level are
with
you?
it.
I have 7.
With Eldritch Blast, it doesn't get a damage increase. It gets to where you are able to multi-target or target the same thing multiple times.
I'm level
It
7.
basically gives you an extra beam.
Yeah, because at level 5, that's when you get to send out 2 beams with it.
It says 5th level, but is that 5th level as a spell?
It's 5th level as in
Your level.
Yeah.
Cantrips grow
Two
strong.
beams.
Cantrip grows stronger with your level.
Yeah, not even your class level.
Just try this.
I hit it once.
Alright.
Oh yeah. 24.
24 to hit or for damage.
24 to hit.
That is a hit.
The balloon takes minimum damage. So
Alright.
hit it again. Oh, and that one. 9.
Then the first one hits and seems to hit it fairly well, but can't quite pierce it. The other one goes astray. Well, I would say you kind of go to send out the next one, but you kind of aim a bit too high and you hit the roof of the tower that you are currently in, just barely clipping it.
Okay.
But with that, I will go ahead and say those of you who are out here, roll initiative.
Rare gets even 3.
30, 20.
natural one.
You guys got the opposite spectrums. Interesting.
Well, opposite spectrum would be nat 20.
Oh, you got a berry 20?
Yeah. When the devil's advocate.
If the opposite sides of the spectrum, I got a 31.
How do you get a 31?
You can have a negative.
A negative 1 to dexterity.
What is your plus to your dexterity?
What?
What is your plus to your dexterity, Sarah?
My dexterity?
Yes.
It's a +2.
Plus 2? Roll a d20.
Two.
2? Okay. So, come over here.
Oh, you know what? I'm not in this for at least the first turn, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Alex fights all however many enemies that exist. All by himself.
Oh, sir.
on initiative.
15? Okay. Then, up first, will be one of the creatures in the air.
How many are there?
From what you can tell, there are 5 of them left. There were 6. Were 6.
Why did we have to not explode them?
The next one will kind of flap its wings, letting out these caws, which seem very artificial, before jumping out of the hot air balloon down towards you as well. Which I will say... Kane, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 6.
6 and 6. Or do they have to be different?
Different.
6 and 5.
6 and 5. Alright. Sarah, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 6 that are not 6 or 5.
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Alright. Calidus does a 18 hit.
Oh, this is at the bathroom.
Fuck.
You just said he was going to the bathroom since he thought he would be.
Did he say going to the bathroom or grabbing a drink? I can't recall now.
Going to the bathroom.
Fuck.
I think
Alright. Then, Alex does a 18 hit you.
Yes.
Alright. Then you watch as one of these creatures dives out and flies straight for you. You take, well, you would have been able to duck if it didn't get the 18.
Fuck.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. The man takes 6. How much HP do they have?
Blood splatter?
No, this one only has a caved in face, but still seems to be moving.
Huh.
It is your turn.
What happens if I told the dead at this range?
Yeah.
I said, what happens?
Oh. I mean, it would still just make the save.
No, that's not gonna hurt me.
No.
Primary
That-
attack gets the same target.
Wonderful. Vigorous swearing in its face.
Alright.
Total dead style.
But that would be, older editions, where if you cast, magic within range of a melee person, they would get an attack of opportunity against you. 5e decided not to bring that in. That's a natural 1 on its save.
Wonderful. And it's missing health points, right?
100%. You don't have to,
Yeah, I figured I should check.
you don't have to roll damage.
I don't.
It has 1 HP. You begin swearing at it, and its flailing ceases as these bells toll around it, as it will kind of just fall backwards.
Fucking touch me again. I fucking dare you, motherfuckers.
Does a 16 hit?
Head scroll way back up. Yes.
A second one flies into you.
Alright, what's this one look like?
Well, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this one flies into you.
Alright.
This one
What's
looks,
this one look like now that it hits me?
this one looks a bit healthier. Seems like it's able to kind of brace before it hits you, but still seems to have broken arms now.
Haha. Bonus action geyser.
Well,
I'm going to just open.
well, you would have to bonus action on your turn, which I will say,
Aw.
I will say on your turn you would be able to geyser if you so wish.
I'm just saying. I didn't say it was him, and you just said it hit me again.
To be fair, you did ask for them to try again. So I assumed that was you saying.
By the end of my turn, but I'll let you. I'll let you.
Well, I will say, if you wish to geyser, you may.
It's on top of me, right?
Well, I will say before it jumps, you may, and then it will jump.
Now I've already taken the damage.
Alright.
I'm done what happened. But like now it's on top of me, right?
Yes.
Broken arms?
Yes.
Cool, I'm gonna assume it can bite me. Not gonna do anything yet, but I'm gonna assume it can do that.
Alright.
If its face is a mashed in. The broken arms means it's not gonna claw me. So all I gotta do is worry about it biting me.
Yes.
Who's next?
After that, Kane
Hello.
is your go.
I hit the balloon.
Alright. What would you like to hit it with?
Eldritch Blast.
Alright, make me 2 attacks.
1. Do I have to hit them both with Eldritch Blast?
Well, Eldritch
how it
Blast
works?
is 2 attacks.
How it works is you get
Oh,
one beam
I
and
just
another
crit it.
balloon
Alright?
and another balloon.
Oh, I didn't roll for the first damage, but here's the crit damage. That's almost max damage. 20. for the
Alright.
first one. I rolled a 5 and a 10, then plus 5, and for the second one, minimum damage, 6, so 26.
Then, as you send out these 2 bolts, one of them nailing exactly where you had hit before, the other one hitting close to it as they both puncture straight through. As the balloon will begin, due to it not being fire, not exploding, but still is now moving quite sporadically and is descending.
Do I see the whatever they are on the card?
You do see that there is one on the cart, yes.
How far down?
Let me go look at it.
He's on the other end of where we're sitting.
Yeah. I will say you'd be able to step out of the tower onto the roof. I'm trying to remember exactly how far apart, how long the cart was. Give me a second.
Don't ask me that.
I will say it is I'd say it's about 25 feet. So not too far from you.
The drop?
No, like I said, stepping out of the tower, you'd be able, or getting out of the tower, you'd be able to step onto the roof. But getting over to where they are is about 25 feet.
I'll head towards you.
Alright. Then you make your way on over. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I will get my blood weapon out.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Then I will say creatures will not really have time to react. So, with the balloon hitting the ground, let's see how much damage each of them take. First one will have you watch as it begins to fall, one of them tries to kind of bail out, kind of landing on the ground fairly gracefully before the basket comes down and lands on top of it. One of them kind of tumbles out of it, seeming to be able to break its fall fairly well. The other one jumped out as well, and just as it started to land, kind of breaking its legs, its head got crushed by the basket as well. So, only one of them managed to survive jumping out. Which it is now that one's turn. As it will kind of look around before reaching into the wreckage of it, the balloon, and pulling out a short bow and taking one shot at Calidus, assuming he is here.
I don't think he's here.
Understandable. I still have his stat sheet, so I can go ahead and take the shot at him. Order yourself some food.
I did with the money I don't have.
Calidus will take 8 points of piercing damage as he gets shot.
You need to know for 5 seconds.
Damn, Nick, where's the big titty goblin?
Back at town.
Cosmic goblins.
There's some at town, and you didn't tell me.
Should've went and looked for them.
You never know when you're gonna find the goblins.
You don't find the goblins, they find you.
Should've looked in more brothels.
Go to a tiefling brothel called, was it Hell? What was the name? I know no one watched it, but I don't know what watched it. Hell House. Post all these memes, you guys don't even watch them.
But
I usually look at them as like a little bit fucking bad.
top of the round, Alex. Alex got called away. But
Jump to the ground. Person who's here. You didn't see what's happening.
Alex,
My
it's
shot's very loud. And actually it's somewhat soundproofed.
fair enough.
Somewhat.
Top of the round. Alex, what are you doing?
So how many are there?
2. The one in front of you with the broken arms, and then the one on the ground that shot Calidus.
I can see that one.
Yes.
Cool. That one is 4 on the dead.
Alright. Let's see, what kind of save is it?
Wisdom.
That is a 12.
Fail. Damn it, hurt. That is 7 points of damage.
It immediately goes down.
Exactly. Bonus action. I'm going to put the fucking on the one that's on me. My little pouch of water. Put it aimed at so that it's gonna launch this motherfucker back into the sky.
Alright.
Like right against his chest, Just aim the way that they'll launch this motherfucker into the sky.
Alright. Double checking. It does still do half damage whenever you hit, correct? Well, whenever it does half damage whenever they succeed on the check, correct?
As the target must succeed on its 13 strength saving throw or take 1d for bludgeoning damage when fall prone. It doesn't say if it takes half damage, but I would assume
Let me
that
double
either
check.
does that or it does. Like, I'd say it would take no damage, but like it's still like 30 gallons of water hitting you.
Well, if it doesn't say, then that would mean they are able to fully dodge the water.
Well, I mean, it's sitting on me. I'm putting it against its chest.
I'm currently trying to scroll to the magic item.
I think this. Well, you have to think about it this way: it's a strength check, not a dex check. They aren't dodging it; they're just resisting the push. So they're not getting pushed back into something, which I guess
Then maybe
would
so.
potentially be
It's 30 gallons of water. I'm putting it against his chest. He's geysering. If all goes right, he's going in the air. I don't care whether or not he takes damage from the water itself. Just tell me whether or not this motherfucker's going in the air.
Richard, you took 8 points of damage.
cool.
It's okay. That guy who hurt you is dead now.
Cool.
That is a tad annoying. It doesn't say what happens whenever it succeeds. So I will say it will take half damage on this success, which means damage does not matter. It goes flying into the air as a lifeless corpse.
Combat over? Everything's dead now?
Yes.
Cool. I give another health pot to Calidus. And then I go give one to my horse. One of my good ones.
Alright.
I go back to the tower. Wait, where'd that balloon go down?
In the center of the road.
I go to the balloon.
Alright. Well, let me check something. I will understandable. I will say, due to somebody being moody, I will pause it there for now.
Huh?